Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sintavia Albab from 1B BIKPP number 6. And here I want to present about growth of fashion industry in Indonesia. Why did I choose this topic? The fashion industry in Indonesia is booming with significant growth, contributing to the economy and showcasing creativity and innovation. This growth has been driven by a combination of factors, including increasing demand for fashion products, the rise of e-commerce, and government supports for the industry. As a result, the fashion industry has become a vital part of Indonesia's economic landscape, providing employment opportunities and generating substantial revenue. The industry's growth has also led to the development of new business models, such as sustainable fashion and digital fashion platforms. Overall, the growth of the fashion industry in Indonesia presents a fascinating topic for exploration and discussion. Revenue of the apparel market in Indonesia from 2021 to 2029 by segment in million US dollars. Revenue data in the Indonesian apparel market from 2021 to 2026 shows an increasing trend in three main segments that are women's, men's, and children's clothing. Overall, the total revenue of these three segments shows a stable trend towards growth until 2026. As we can see in the table, in 2021, the children's apparel in 3,338.3, and for men apparels in 1,001.63, and for women's apparel is the bigger one, that's in 7,515 and 15.6, and increase in 2022 for children's apparel in 458.49, and for men's apparel 602,020.79, and for women's apparel. And this data shows stability of the apparel industry in 2021 until 2029. The first is young people's perception of fashions. Based on the survey that has been conducted, the perception of the younger generation towards fashion is quite high. The majority of the younger generation, in 58.2%, feel that fashion is an important aspect in their lives. Another 40.4% of respondents felt that fashion was very important. For them, fashion has become a necessity or even part of their lifestyle. Only 1.4% of respondents consider fashion unimportant. They may not really make fashion a priority in their daily lives. The second factor is social media influence. The social media influencer. Among the various social media platforms, TikTok is the most popular platform with 47.1% of respondents choosing it as the platform that most influences fashion choices. With its short videos, TikTok has a big influence in the fashion world because it because it makes it easy for users to access various trends quickly. In addition to TikTok, Instagram is also one of the most popular platforms that influences the fashion choices of the younger generation. As many as 40.4% of respondents admitted to being inspired by Instagram content, followed by Twitter, YouTube, and others. Most of respondents bought fashion product online, where the fashion product were bought in official store on e-commerce, with the most high presentation for male in 63%, and women and female, and for female 66%, and resell followed by resell or an e-commerce, male in 40 5% and female in 47%, and the smaller presentation in regular store, which male in 18% and female in 23%. E-commerce platform to buy fashion product. There are three big e-commerce in Indonesia. First is Shopee with 88%, followed by Tokopedia in 45%, and the last is TikTok Shop in 44%. 9 out of 10 people purchase fashion product online, with most of them via e-commerce. Meanwhile, a quarter of respondents love to shop for fashion product in department store. Shopee is named the most used e-commerce for online shopping for fashion product, with a significant percentage different from Tokopedia and TikTok Shop. What type of fashion do young people choose? The younger generation also plays an important role in determining the latest fashion trends. They not only follow trends but also actively play a role as pioneers of new styles that then spread widely to society. Which in the diagram, formal fashion people is the most young people choose, which in 38.5%, followed by casual fashion, which 37.5%, and the most unpopular fashion is sportwear, which is 0.5%. In conclusion, the fashion industry in Indonesia has great potential to continue to grow and make a significant contribution to the country's economy. Therefore, it is important for the government and industry players to continue to support and develop this industry in order to increase and create more jobs. Thank you very much. That's all for me. Bye bye.